Hey, this is Rick Kaselich, injury specialist from exercisesforinjuries.com. In today's video, I want to go through 5 effective lower back stretches. And Jenna's going to go through them and I'll explain them in detail. So there's the first one, double knees to chest. So relaxing. So how this one's working is you're lying down on the floor. If it's difficult for you to get on the floor because you have lower back pain, you could do the stretches in your bed. So that tends to be easier to get on and off of if you have back pain. Now, when it comes to the double knees to the chest, you're lying down, you're relaxed in the upper body, then you're going to bring both knees towards your chest, pull a little bit further with your hands, and you're looking for a stretch in that lower back seat area. You can hold it for a couple seconds and then back down. Now looking at the sets, reps, time, and intensity, the sets are 1, the repetitions are 2, the time is you're gonna build up to 20 seconds. So I would say you start off with a couple seconds and then you build up to 20 seconds. The intensity is light, you're looking for a light stretch in the lower back, hip, pelvis area. Now, that's the first effect of a lower back pain stretch. Now, moving on to the second one, it ends up being single knee to chest. Good. And then relaxing and then switching sides. Good. So moving back to how to start off with, same starting position as the double knees to chest. You're lying on your back, relax in the upper body. Then you're going to bring one knee towards the chest. You're going to pull it a little bit further, looking for a stretch in the low back and pelvis area. Now, a couple things to remember when it comes to hand positions. If you have knee pain, you can pull from your hamstring and pull towards you. If you don't have as much bend in the knee or if it irritates your knee with your hands on top. The second thing is this leg. If you have the leg straight, you'll have more of a stretch. Now, if that's uncomfortable for your lower back, what you can do is bend this knee, and that puts the lower back into a better position, a more comfortable position, and then you do the single knee to chest. So, back down, and then you switch to the other side. Good. Looking at the sets, reps, time, and intensity for this one, sets are 1, repetition would be 2, alternating back and forth. Time, I would start off with a couple seconds, so let's say 3 to 5 seconds, moving on to a 20-second hold. And the intensity with this is light. We're doing a static stretch, so we're looking for a light stretch in the lower back, pelvis area. Now moving on to the third one, and this is the single leg twist. Good. And then moving on to the other side. Good. So moving to the starting position, similar to the other two, you're lying on your back, relaxed throughout your whole body and your upper body. You have your hands out to the side. Then you're going to bend one of the knees and bring it across the body, rotate through your pelvis and low back area while still maintaining your shoulders ideally on the mat. The opposite shoulder might lift a little bit, but that's why you have the hands out to the side. Good. And then you move to the other side. Looking at the sets, reps, time, and intensity for this one, sets would be 1, repetitions would be 2 on each side, so alternating back and forth. Time would be 20 seconds, and the intensity is light. Now, looking at this one, it's a pretty intense stretch and puts a lot of rotation, twisting in the low back area. So some people might not respond well to this exercise. So an alternative exercise that you can do for this one is double knees side to side. So same upper body position, and now feet are together, knees are together, and now you're just going to drop the knees to the side as far as you can, and then you'd move to the other side as well. Good. So that's an alternate that you can do if the single knee twist is too much for your back. Now moving on to the fourth one. There you go. It's the forward fold. So you're in a standing upright position. That is the starting position. Feet are about hip width apart, and then you're going. And knees are soft. You're gonna, bend through the pelvis and then through the low back area, and then hang the arms and your body over, forward. Good. And back up, and then maybe I'll get you to face this way. So feet are about hip width apart, knees are soft. You're folding through, starting off with folding through the hips, then the low back area, then hanging the arms. And you're going to stay there for a few seconds, and then you're going to come back up. Now with this one, looking at the sets, reps, time, and intensity, sets are 1, repetitions would be 2, time would be building up to 20 seconds. So I would start off with 3 to 5 seconds and then progress on to 20 seconds. The intensity is light. We're looking at a couple things. You might feel a stretch in your hamstrings and glute area. Now some people might feel a bit of a stretch traction through their low back area. So it all depends where you're tightest. If you're tightest in your hamstrings and glutes, that's probably where you'll feel it. If you're tightest in your spine, that's probably where you'll feel the effectiveness of the stretch. Now moving on to the fifth one. This is Pigeon Pose. Good. So really stretching out the rotators in the hip. So a lot of times with back pain, what happens is you get tightness in the hip, and we're working on stretching that out with this pigeon pose. So going back to the start, so you're almost like in a push-up position. Jenna's going to bring the left leg up and across, and then lean into that leg and really stretch out the rotators of the hip. Good. Perfect. And then maybe I'll get you to go back up, Jenna. Maybe we'll face this way. Perfect. Now looking at the sets, reps, time, and intensity for this one, sets would be 1, repetitions would be 2, so alternating back and forth. The time would be, you're building up to 20 seconds. Start off with 3 to 5, progress to 20. Intensity is light. We're looking at working the rotators in the hip. Perfect, there you go. Give those 5 exercises a go. They're very effective when it comes to low back pain. Now, if you want some of my other best tips and tricks when it relates to overcoming back pain, what I recommend you do is click right here. I have a brand new free report called 5 Tips and Tricks That Fight Back Pain and Tightness. Just click right here, let me know where to send that report, and I'll send you that report right away. Now, if you're watching this on a mobile device, tablet, or smartphone, head down below into the description and click the first link, which will be exercisesforinjuries.com/backs. Let me know where to send you that report, and I'll send you that report right away. Now, if you got benefit from this video, then like this video. If you have a question or comment for me, leave it down below in the comment section. And lastly, hit subscribe to get future pain relieving videos.